Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with NCAA 14, and we've got some more Coach Dunbar Snackbar coming your way here as UAB is going to be at home, which is going to be a nice change here because for the last few games I have been away. I think I've played one home game prior to this one out of the 4 weeks that I've had. So 3 away games, always nice to be able to go ahead and come back home. I know with the different teams that I play as, sometimes it feels a little bit better than others here, but today we're going to be facing Florida Atlantic, so kind of more of a team that's on my level. So I have had a couple big wins already, but I'm thinking this is going to be a pretty nice win for us here, just as we're kind of playing somebody else, as I said, at my level here. So defense won't be the greatest. I have to start off the game here in a little bit of a pickle because I get tucked back. I think it was at the 2-yard line here, so I'm going to be running the ball. Just kind of going with a goal line set. Just kind of inch my way out of here. So we're looking at 2nd and 7, and I'm about at the 16-yard line. So I think it's pretty safe right now. I'm going to go ahead and get the normal passing game going that I have with this. It's always pretty effective, so try and stick with it. All right, so a little play action. Oh, man. I was waiting to go ahead and throw it to the left side to my halfback. But since he got tripped up, and I don't know if it's because of the rain or what, I think he actually did make contact with somebody. I wasn't able to go ahead and throw it over to him, so I have to take a sack instead. Now that one's incomplete, so I got to throw deep right here. So going with 4 verticals, waiting for something to open up here. Really, there wasn't anything at all. I mean, I went and I took a look downfield. No receiver was open, so I had to go ahead and punt. Defense pulls through yet again in this one here, so Florida Atlantic, well, we're going to go ahead and just keep going with things here. So, again, 4 verticals. First couple drives not been pretty for me at all. But that time I'm able to get the completion here to Davis in the middle of the field. Really nobody was covering him at all, so I'm glad I was able to find him open. Another play-action play going down the left side. That was going to get caught by Williams, and he'll make it within the 10-yard line. So we're going to be looking at 1st and goal after that deep pass. All right, so Brown getting the job done here, finding the open man, just looking for somebody to get open across the middle. Really didn't see anything at all, and I know time was of the essence. I felt like at any moment somebody was going to come at me here, but Reeves making a great run into the end zone here for the touchdown. So we're going to be looking at 7-0 with UAB on top of FAU. I get to throw out a lot of acronyms here in this video. I just have the feeling I'm going to be messing it up quite a bit. All right, so Backman here picking up 8 yards. Going to, of course, be looking to find whoever's open. Don't really play favorites too much. But Reeves going on the right side here. He's going to pick up a lot of yards. I think this is the biggest run that I have had with this series. It's kind of nice to be able to see. Hopefully we get some larger runs than that. That's what I'm anticipating. But Franklin not going anywhere, 2nd and 10. So I'm going to be going back to the passing game here now. 6 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first half. A lot of pressure right there. I'm lucky to be able to get that ball thrown away, or at least have that going complete. So find Williams open on the right side. He'll get pushed out of bounds at about the 4-yard line. So again, we're looking at 1st and goal. Really, FAU has not been able to do anything to stop me here. So Brown kind of moving over to the right a little bit. Nelson losing a little bit right here. So I'm going to go with this running play that has worked very, very well for me here. Reeves finding the opening, getting a touchdown right here, 14-0. So Florida Atlantic really has to go ahead and turn things around. Now, I know on the defensive side of things, there's nothing I can do to alter how this game is going to end up. But whatever they're doing on defense, we're definitely doing it right here. Still no points here. And we've got 4 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first half. Scott with the reception, another 1st down. I'm feeling back in the swing of things. Those first couple drives really was not pretty at all, but now that I've been able to go ahead and dust off the controller, it's the first game I've actually played since coming back from vacation. I had to go ahead and get back into it, but doing all right here. Davis with the catch. We'll pick up 16 yards right there. Now I'm going to be taking a look here for my fullback across the middle here. He will make the catch and get the 1st down, plus a little bit more yards after the catch on that one. I was pretty impressed with. Now, one of the things in Dynasty, and you guys have kind of noticed it, there's experience points that show up at the top of the screen. You know, whenever I do something like if I get a touchdown or I get a certain amount of, first downs, a lot of things can go ahead and trigger experience points. But one of the things I'm working here with UAB, with the experience points that I get, is, of course, you go ahead and you build up your coach. You unlock different rewards and things like that. So I'm focusing on the passing game at the beginning. So I'm going to be working, of course, with the wide receivers more than anything else. Because I think on the quarterback side of things, while I do, have mediocre throwing accuracy and throwing power, in the grand scheme of things, I'm all right there. I'm just more worried about whenever my wide receivers make a catch or something, like they're not going to go ahead and bring it in. They're going to go ahead and drop it. That's not what I need. So that's going to be the big focus, and then I'm going to go ahead and work on the running game because that's something I do want to be implemented in all of this. Scott almost getting into the end zone right there. Yeah, that was pretty close. So that's why you see me pass it quite a bit. That's what I've been able to go ahead and work on here to kind of improve and make that my thing. That's what I want to be as an offensive coordinator here, is I do want to have a great passing game. Just that's a healthy thing to take with you wherever you go. Running is great. Don't get me wrong. You've obviously seen I've ran the ball a few times, so it's not like this is the 5-hole pin series where I'm just going ahead and passing the ball all the time. But, a lot of weaknesses here for Florida Atlantic that I'm able to exploit. So another big gain right here. 38 yards, first and goal, 21-0. So going to go with a little screen play here. Reeves not picking up too much right there at all. So we're going to try maybe a slant up the middle, and if not, take a look at my halfback here. But there we go. Williams with a touchdown here. That's going to be 3 on the day now for my quarterback. 28-0. So we do get the touchdown before the end of the half. That's huge for me. All right. So we are now in the second half. Again, 28-0. Not going anywhere. Actually lose 3 yards on that one too. So Florida Atlantic, they have done a pretty good job at stopping the run. I know when I go ahead and I show some of these videos, I'm not able to tell the full story just because of the whole length of everything. With this, I mean, I do get to show every play, so that part's a little bit different. But since I can't show what's going on the defensive side of things, sorry, I can't tell the whole story. But everything's going all right for us. I mean, 28-7 now. FAU able to get on the board, which is a good thing to see. I just don't think they're going to get 21 points here before the game is done. It has happened, so I can't strike it out at saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it's not too likely. So rolling out here, Reeves with the catch. He will get the first down. A great block. I wasn't able to take too much advantage of it. Probably should have juked or spinned or something like that. But Backman here. Another first down. So yeah, FAU definitely has some weaknesses here when it comes to the secondary. Always looking to exploit that here. And I like to say I'm doing a pretty good job of exploiting these weaknesses that I'm coming across. Now, FAU, well, there's no weaknesses for me at least. So, there we go into the end zone here for a touchdown, 35-7. So I should kind of clarify that. I mean, when I'm saying I don't have any weaknesses, it's not like their offense can exploit any weaknesses that they see here on my part. That's what I'm trying to say. It's all the computer. There's weaknesses, don't get me wrong. It's not like I have a premier team or anything like that, but just kind of making it clear it's not me personally. But Scott, you would have had a touchdown likely if you would have been able to bring that one in. That's what I want to improve more than anything. Like I was saying, the experience points can be going to upgrading certain things, and that's why I want to upgrade catching and some more stuff with the wide receivers. All right, so on 3rd and inches, that becomes 1st and 10 as we plow forward. Now, kind of going back to the running game here a little bit, partly because I do want the clock to be able to run down right here, just so we don't spend too much time in the 4th quarter, and I don't want to run up the score, even though I know this is a video game. And I know I'm not going to be judged as a person based off of what I do in this game. And it has no effect on the team. I don't know. I still don't feel like I should run up the score. Now, that'll probably change when I play as 5-hole pin, and I want to make sure I get, all the stats that I can. But right now, not going to be a huge deal. So I'm totally okay running the ball here. Plus, this is going to help me get a little bit more practice I want to start doing the Nebraska Dynasty pretty soon here, like actually playing the games, not, of course, posting it. But I don't know. I need to make sure I have everything down because with Nebraska, I'm not going to go ahead and be passing all the time. Will I be passing quite a bit? Absolutely, but not all the time. All right, so another run to the outside, another touchdown, and that seems to be the play to go to. Because when I go into the goal line set, everybody's scrunched across the middle here. Everybody's right on the line. But if I can go ahead and audible out here to the point, just like right here, where, I can make the change, run to the outside instead of staying, in the middle part of the field. That's pretty good here for me. All right, 42-14. So it looks like I've got the second stringers in right now. Bad throw, 3rd and 10. So we're going to go with the 4 verticals play. Not going to be changing too much on here. Looks like they're backing up. They know what's going on. That one I thought would get caught by Henderson, but he drops it as defender makes contact with him. 42-21. FAU getting another touchdown. So the end part of the game here, things have been going really well for them. But I'm still up by 21 points here, and with this amount of time left, no, nothing's going to be happening here. But we had to go ahead and bring the first stringers back in. So they got a little bit of a rest. But I don't know. I'm thinking about going ahead and just pausing it right now, seeing if I can go ahead and do a mass substitution and bring them back in. Because, yeah, this is the part where I do definitely wear down the clock. I could kick a field goal, get some more points. I could be going with passing right now to get a good touchdown. No, I'm just going to keep running it up the middle here, whether it's Franklin or anybody else. I'm just going to run the ball. All right, so Reeves getting the first down, so we're still good. This should end up being it for me here as I go ahead and give it to Reeves and pick up 9 yards. All right, so that's going to go ahead and be the game. 42-21 is the score. So more to come here out of the Coach Dunbar Snackbar Dynasty. So make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But really, guys, thanks again for watching. I sure do appreciate it. As always, though, I hope you have a good one.